Warning, there may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
You look like you have something you want to say.
I don't care. I don't. I don't care that the Pirates won today. Because that's not the point of why everybody's mad. There are so many problems with this team. And I know the episode that literally just dropped about an hour or two ago. I got a lot of stuff off of my chest with Shady. But I'm not done.
I'm not done yet.
Because I will... And here's the thing. Obviously, everybody knows my plan in the future. I'm going to be a professional wrestler. But I'm also in media. And if this ruins my chances of ever doing anything media related with the Pirates, I don't care.
Oh no, so unfortunate.
Where do we okay, where do we begin? I'm starting this. I am starting this in such a calming voice because I got all of the anger out on Sunday. Derek Shelton, by the way, should be the first manager to ever get fired before the home opener. Listen, how do you take one game out of the series against possibly the worst lineup in the entire league? And people that argue with me with this whenever, you're not paying attention. The Pirates have not by much, have a better lineup than the Marlins. At the very least, the Pirates have Brian Reynolds, O'Neal Cruz, and somehow still Andrew McCutchen. Name one hitter off of the Marlins that's worth time talking about. Exactly. You can't. Now, the Rays are not a bad team. They're not. I like the Rays. Could use some improvement, but they're not bad. They're just like us, small market, not at their home stadium because of the hurricane. Quite frankly, the minor league stadium they're using now is better than the Tropicana Field. Anyway, to be totally honest with you. But there are so many problems. And honestly, here's the thing. I'm going to go to Cody's Twitter because a lot of the stuff he said, I agree.
Cody Duncan.
By the way, just because Jack Sawinski had one nice hit does not mean he needs to lead off and be in the lineup 2 straight days in a row. Because when I checked the score, it was about the 6th inning today. Jack Sawinski was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
God.
And he's still in the lineup. How many chances? I'm going to screenshot my phone. How many chances does this motherfucker get? Oh my God.
Even more than Bednar.
And, thanks for reminding me. They just sent him down today. Okay. Good.
Very good.
Good move. And everybody that looked at Thomas Harrington, whatever, the guy had like a day or two notice that he was making his major league debut. Cut him some slack. He was pretty good in spring training. Cut him some slack.
Can I just mention something baseball related that I saw earlier today that I think's really funny? Speaking of franchises that have it rough to start the year, before the season opener, the Braves had like plus 650 odds to win the World Series, and they're 0-6 right now.
They'll come back to the Braves.
They will for sure. But I just thought that was really
Yeah,
funny.
I gotta open my window because it is hot in here.
Yeah.
Ah! I just scream out my window. But also, I told Gareth, if you hear any yelling, it's you know what it is.
Yep.
So you send David Bednar down.
Yep.
Why isn't Colin Holderman joining him?
Yeah.
It was 4-2. And who, or 3-2, I think. And who? No, 4-2. Sorry, 4-2.
4-2.
Right.
Yep.
It was 4-2. Who was in the bullpen? Colin Holderman. Who is everybody that says shouldn't be in high leverage situations anymore? Colin Holderman. Who should be sent down to the minors? Colin Holderman. He gave up a run and almost blew this one again. So they took him out. They put, I think, Borky in. And then Dennis Santana, who's probably the closer now. Totally fine with him. He was pretty solid last year. Saves it. And Paul Skeens gets his first win of the season.
Who's the one guy? I was watching a game or two like over the weekend. Who's the one guy that they had at one point? Wentz?
Joey Wentz.
He's all right. Good in the
So,
capacity they use him in.
so the takes that Cody said on this Twitter that he said
Yep.
that I agree with. I'm gonna repeat. Get Tommy Pham off my team. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Because he stinks. And also with O'Neal Cruz's mishaps in the outfield,
Oh God.
you're the veteran guy, by the way. You should be teaching him baseball fundamentals, baseball 101. Baseball 101, when the ball's hit to the fence or you hit to the warning track, you kind of got to hurry up a little bit to get it in. Also, Alex, you are obviously not a baseball guy, right? You're not.
No.
And that's fine. That is fine. So what I'm gonna do to you is ask you these questions, and even you are gonna understand the answers. All right.
Yeah.
Ball hit to the outfield. Runners on first.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Who, in that case, is the cutoff man?
Second base, shortstop. One of those guys.
Depends on which side. If it's right field,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Depends where you have the
I'm running.
shortstop. Depends. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got it right.
Yeah.
Runner on second. Ball's hit to the outfield. Who's the cutoff?
Right? Is it? Or did you just not hear me?
What'd you say?
Is it first?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alex is not even a baseball guy, and he knows this.
I have been watching a little bit more this year, and I've actually been enjoying, even though we're not very good. I have been enjoying watching a little bit this year. Watched a couple spring games. Watched probably two or three of the games out of the Marlins series. There was a 4-game series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I watched 2 or 3 of them, and
Mhm.
then kind of half paid attention to whenever they're. Did they play the Rays yesterday?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of have paid attention to that a little bit too.
Now they're facing the New York Yankees. You face the worst team in the league. You face a all right team in the Rays, and now you're facing Chaz Chisholm Jr., Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge with torpedo bats, who's honestly the hottest offensive team in the league so far, by the way.
Yeah, they've hit 17 home runs in their first 4, right? Isn't that like a record or something?
Yeah. So actually, Alex, thank you for reminding me because I saw this stat today.
Yeah.
And it's sad. So I'm gonna see if I can find this.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Unless is it just gonna give me players because that's not what I want. MLB team home runs, team stats. Will be team stat leaders. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. MLB regular season. And go down to, at the very least, just home runs. If it gives me to me. And it's not giving it to me. Okay. I'm going to try to remember where I heard this from. And I don't know if it's still true, though. It just came from DK Pittsburgh Sports. But, oh, okay. It's right here. No. It's right here. Okay. So this is the home runs, right, for each team.
Yep.
And there's actually teams with less home runs, but still, it's pretty sad. You look at the top 4 teams, which, by the way, or I don't know if they're not really top 4 teams, but one of these teams, I'm surprised to see them on here. Okay, home run leaders. Obviously, yes, the New York Yankees at 18, which is insane.
Absurd.
Los Angeles Dodgers, 15, not surprising. Chicago Cubs, 12. Baltimore Orioles, 10. The Las Vegas Athletics, which is weird to say.
That is weird.
10.
I forgot about that.
The Chicago White Sox, 8. The Washington Nationals, 8. The Philadelphia Phillies, 8. The St. Louis Cardinals, 8. Would you like to know how many home runs the Pirates have?
I know one of them was the Kutch bomb on Sunday.
Yes.
I think.
Technically, I don't think it's updated, so it's technically, I think, 4, because Oneo Cruz got
Okay.
involved. But still, though, 4. 4. Here, ladies and gentlemen, don't turn up your volumes. I got it for you. 4! Oh my! There might be 1,000 people at the home opener. Merv said that today when we were walking out of class. He doesn't even know if anybody's even going to go to the home opener. They will because it's the New York Yankees. It's going to be filled with Yankees fans. But
yeah,
I don't even know if you. I guarantee you, if you give the Pirates the torpedo bats, I don't even know if they would do anything with them.
honest to God, probably not.
That's how bad they are. That's how bad they are. Literally, that is how bad they are. So I'm trying to find another tweet that had some more takes from Cody.
While you're looking for that, another thing that I thought I saw on social media today, speaking of the Dodgers having, what did you say, like 15 homers already or something like that?
Yeah.
Doesn't Mookie Betts have like 3 go-ahead bombs already or something like that?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's awesome.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's absolutely. I think it's something like 3 go-ahead homers already this year for Mookie Betts. Dude's just a straight animal.
Yeah. There are so many guys on this team that that you get when you're rebuilding. This is year 5 of this rebuild. A year they should be winning. If you took the time in the offseason to actually get bats, this team would not be that bad.
Yeah.
Instead, we have the worst start to a season from the Buccos I have ever seen in my entire 21 years on this earth.
Speaking of which,
they're that bad. I don't care. They are that freaking bad. I'm done. I've said my piece. I'm done.
I'm gonna make it just a little bit worse for you.
Why?
My boss told me this today while we were at work, and I believe that I'm remembering it exactly correct. If not, it's something along these lines. I believe that the that this is only the second time in Major League Baseball history that a team has been walked off in their first 3 losses.
Yes.
And do you know who that other team was?
The Pittsburgh Pirates.
In like 1924, like 100 years ago.
Greg Brown at Pirates Fest said that we need to show respect to Ben Cherington and Travis Williams.
What?
Listen. As human beings and people, I'm sure they're fine two gentlemen. I'm sure they're nice guys. I'm sure they're nice. They're great guys. But they have no business being on a professional sports organization front office.
No.
And you say that we're supposed to show respect to these guys. And maybe what I said a couple months ago about it, maybe it was like, okay, like that's a little bit of a reach. Is it now? The team is now 2-5.
Yep.
Gonna have the home opener. They are hosting the New York Yankees. Is it really that bad to say? Let's talk about NFL draft stuff and be done. I'm just so done. I'm done. I'm just so done, dude. And another thing too. Aaron Rodgers still hasn't signed anywhere yet. This is like what, week 5 on this garbage?
I hate Aaron Rodgers so bad at this point.
Just tell him no. Just tell him to F off and make him retire. Just tell him to F off. At this point.
Because I mean, from what I've heard, Aaron wants $50 million.
15 or 50?
50.
50. 50.
That's what I heard.
That's crazy.
I have no clue if that's true or not. I don't know if that's just some. I don't even know. That's what I just heard word of mouth. I don't know if that's some Jerry Dulac piece or what that is, but allegedly from the word of mouth that I've heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, that's at 50 million. That's what I heard. I hope that's not true.
That would be an extreme freaking overpay if I ever saw one for Aaron Rodgers. So, by the way, real quick, he's not going to watch this, but if he sees this in the future somehow, that's fine. Andrew Filipponi. Leave Cody Duncan alone. No, leave him alone. You're so weird. Calling out his tennis career, his tennis coach career for it, saying it's a. Guess what, guys? That's not like a nice compliment. Cody lives rent free in that idiot's head.
Yep.
And I'm not afraid to say that because I will say whatever I want to whoever I want, whenever I damn well please. And if you have a problem with Cody, you don't really know who Cody is. Because you just look at the stuff he says on Twitter, and just because you disagree with him, you assume he's a bad guy. But so here's a few things I gotta say about the draft. Now, should they probably take a quarterback? Sure. I'm talking about the Cleveland Browns. To the Browns people that think that their season's going to get ruined just because Kenny Pickett could be your starter. Guys, I don't think it can get any worse than it already is. Kenny's not going to come in and ruin stuff. Kenny is not going to ruin something that has already been ruined. So, what are you complaining about? Like I said, you're probably going to draft a quarterback anyway. You might take Abdul Carter, also a pretty fine pick too. You could even experiment with Travis Hunter. also a total fine pick. So I don't know what you're complaining about. But yeah, there's that. I still think Cam Ward's going 1 to the Titans, and I am praying to God that the Steelers take Jackson Dart at 121.
He's not going to be there.
You don't think he's gonna be there?
I don't think he'll make it out of the second round.
Do you think the Jets take him? Because they seem pretty confident in Justin Fields.
No, I do think. I think Cam Ward and Shadur most definitely go in the first round. I don't think Milrow or Dart go in the first round to anyone.
Interesting.
Schefter said, by the way, while we're talking about this, Ben Roethlisberger thinks that the reason Aaron hasn't signed with the Steelers yet is to try and get the Vikings to cave and sign him so he can continue his weird Packers quarterback legacy like Brett Favre.
Get that
I
Jordan
almost
Love
just said
jersey
something that
ready.
would definitely have to be cut. Okay.
Don't.
Thank God I was able to control myself there because that would have been really funny, but no one would have been able to hear it anyway. But yeah, what I just read as we were sitting here is Schefter said there's no way the Steelers spent their first round pick on a quarterback unless Shadur somehow manages to slide it anywhere close to their pick.
If we draft Shador, I'm totally fine with it. I know I've said my piece about Shador in the past, but the reason why I would be fine with it and I would laugh is that I would trust a take from Bailey forever now because she did plant that idea last year about Shador to the Steelers. She was right about Justin Fields. So that would be.
And the thing that I read was like people think that there's no way Shadur slides to 21. We never thought a guy like Aaron Rodgers would slide to 23. People thought he was going to be the first overall pick when he got drafted, and then he slid all the way to 23. So it's possible.
And who says he'll slide and maybe the Steelers trade up a little bit?
Yeah, exactly. Say the Steelers pick at 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say Shadur makes it to 14, 15.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you cannot trade your first round pick in Pittsburgh.
No.
For the Pittsburgh draft. Now, here's the thing, and I'm going to say this again. I'm going to keep saying this on the show until it does not happen. If we do not take a quarterback this year, fine. In Pittsburgh, if we spend a first round pick or any pick on Drew Aller, I'm done. Now, I know that's probably a little bit of an overreaction, but guess what? I'm going to be fair in that case to Drew Aller. And if he does not pan out in the NFL, and if he were to be a Steeler somehow, some way, the way the Penn State Steeler fans treated Kenny Pickett better be treating Drew Aller the same way if he plays like that too. If not, then you're proving our point. Then you're proving our point that it was just a Pitt and Penn State thing when Kenny was the Steelers quarterback. That literally proves it. So even though that's what it was, and everybody knows it. So
yeah,
and partially because Kenny didn't pan out. That's fine. But like, let's be real. Most of it was because it was a Pitt and Penn State thing.
And another big thing is that Shefty said that I agree with is like, if Shadur doesn't go to the Browns at 2 or the Giants at 3, the only 2 other spots I could really see him getting picked are like New Orleans at 9 and us at 21. So it's going to be interesting. I still don't even know if Cam Ward's going number 1 to the Titans or if the Titans are even going to have the first overall pick. I don't know if they're going to trade it. They've said they're interested in trading it. So I don't know.
Yeah. But But yeah, we'll see. I mean, when's the draft?
April 24th is the first round.
24th, and that's a few days before Alex has to come back up here for episode 100.
It is.
So yeah, so I really don't got anything else. I got everything about the Pirates off my chest. So we talked about the draft. So shoot. So
Yeah,
this
I'm trying to think. Is there any other draft stuff I can think of?
was episode 94. We got Coach Scott on this Sunday.
Oh, that's exciting.
95, I think. I don't know. I already edited it. It's already out. I gotta post some YouTube reels, and I've been tired all day. So yep.
I think is there anything else to talk about?
Not that I can think of now.
Yeah, I would be fine with us not taking a quarterback this year and rolling with either Aaron or Mason, and then drafting a quarterback in Pittsburgh next year for the draft.
All I'm going to say is if it's Joe Aller, we're making a big mistake. We're making a big mistake.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what that's about.
Yeah, I'm seriously going to, I would seriously hate if it were to be Joe Aller. Like, I'm not even kidding, and I don't care. So, all right, send it. I got nothing.
Good night, America.